What is the reason you currently support this administration?
Well, I actually came
Yes.
up here to tangle with you on MAGA's a fascist cult. I wanted you to
Let's go.
demonstrate how MAGA is fascist or cult.
Absolutely.
Either or is fine.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I will start with the cult.
Okay.
Number one thing, Mega being a cult, when you are unable to find fallacy in your leader, no matter what he says or does, makes you a cult member. You will defend him no matter what he says, no matter what he does. You're just defended to the end. That makes you an cult. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what else did you want to know?
Well, I mean, you're not just going to give me one criteria, right? Cults have multiple criteria.
Well, do we have to go over them all?
Well, I think that you need to fit at least more than one to it.
You can't cherry pick. Right here. You can't
Well,
cherry
Yeah,
started-
you don't
I
want to
started
just
with-
you don't want to just fit one, do you? Like
Well,
that
I
wouldn't be
started-
very good.
They
Well, I
cherry
know,
pick
but
a lot.
I started with one, so I didn't go like on a monologue or a tangent or anything about it. I started with one, and then we can open the discussion.
Okay, well, I'm willing. So, as far as like devotion to a charismatic leader, that's basically the tenet of a cult that you're citing there, right?
Well, I wouldn't. Well, yeah, I guess he's charismatic to y'all.
Yeah, right. So, but the thing is the reason that that can't be a standalone criteria is because that would include like rock stars and YouTube personalities and all sorts of different people.
No,
hang,
you
hang, hang, hang on. Let me make the argument.
You misunderstood.
Okay,
but
go
wait,
ahead.
You misunderstood what I said to start with because I said you can't find fallacy in the leader.
Yeah.
So, like my favorite rock star, if I found out that he diddled some children, guess what? Wouldn't be my favorite rock star anymore.
Yeah, but that I don't think that that's actually a tenet of a cult. Where are you drawing that from?
It is the tenet of a cult. Not finding fallacy in the leader is like
Yeah, but according to
one of
who,
the major
though?
tenets of the cult.
Like according to who?
Do I have to bring up sources? Like according to psychology? I mean, according to the world?
Well,
Like,
it's not altogether clear exactly what makes a cult a cult. So, or what delineates it from religion, for instance. But people definitely who are in MAGA who have disagreements with things that Trump does. There's no doubt about that. But in order to reach into the criteria of a cult, there has to be many more criteria. For instance, if you're isolated from family and friends, if you leave the cult, there's punitive punishments to you, things like this, and none of those fall under the criteria of MAGA.
oh yeah, it does.
Which ones?
Yeah, it does.
Which ones?
Wouldn't they
I
isolate
have,
themselves from family and friends? Like I've isolated myself from family and friends.
Then are you a member of a
Because they don't
cult?
want
So
to
you're
I
so you're
have
saying you're a member of a
criteria
cult.
pulled up
Yeah,
about
please,
a
I-
cult.
So wait, if you
appreciate it.
isolated
Go ahead.
yourself from family and friends, are you in a cult?
No.
Okay, exactly. You see why you have to have more than one tenant?
Because I'm a free thinker and I use common sense, and so I isolated myself away from the cult.
You're not a free thinker.
So then if you isolated yourself and you're not in a cult, then if other people...
Who said I'm not a free thinker?
I didn't say that. I was just saying that, yeah. I was...
No, Andrew, can you do me a favor? I know you like the sound of your own voice, but can you be quiet? While
Well,
someone
I
else
was just
talks?
responding to you.
No, but Ryan said something.
Yeah, you've been systematically brainwashed from the Democratic Party.
How have I? So first of all, I'm not a Democrat. Well, I'm a Democratic Socialist. I don't belong to the Democratic Party. I don't belong to any party actually. So I would say
you're a liberal Democrat.
no, I'm not a liberal.
Please define liberal. Come on.
I'm a Democratic Socialist.
Regardless, all we've heard from the Democratic side is that we are fascist, we are the bigots and racists, but you guys are pulling the trigger.
I'm glad that you're clear on what we call you. So yeah, can we go back to the conversation?
That's what I was trying to do. So, yeah, I don't think that that's a good demonstration that MAGA's a cult.
Wayward was going to bring it up. I was waiting.
Yeah, MAGA itself does not have some organization or structure which isolates people from its family.
Hey, Andrew.
Mhm.
Guys,
Hush. It's actually too small, I think, to show because my other screen is not very big.
okay.
All
All right then.
I'll just sit here and collect cash until they freak out.
Hit the high points.
Yeah.
This is actually from Cult Recovery 101. They would specialize in something like that. So, the group is focused on a living leader to whom members seem to display excessively zealous, unquestioning commitment. The group is preoccupied with bringing in new members. The group is preoccupied with making money. Questioning, doubt, and dissent are discouraged or even punished. Mind-numbing techniques such as chants like that are used to suppress doubts about the group and its leaders. Leadership dictates, sometimes in great detail, how members should think, act, and feel. For example, must get permission from leaders to date, whatever. That part's kind of iffy, but he definitely wants y'all to wear red hats. The group is elitist, claiming a special exalted status for itself, its leader, and members over everybody else. The group has a polarized us versus them mentality, which causes conflict with the wider society. The group's leader is not accountable to any authorities, such as military, ministers, anything like that. The group teaches or implies that its supposedly exalted ends justify means that members would have considered unethical before joining the group. For example, collecting money for bogus charities. And the leadership induces guilt feelings in members in order to control them. There you go.
Yeah, okay. So I have the same criteria in front of me. So I don't care which one you want to focus on, but we should go through them one at a time and see if MAGA actually fits into this criteria, and if it's the case that non-MAGA who follow political leaders also fit into the same criteria. So, for instance, the group is preoccupied with bringing in new members. I would say that both sides of the political aisle do that. Would you agree with me on that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've agreed then that both sides would fit that criteria. The group is preoccupied with making.
Wait. Who agreed that both sides fit that criteria? Who said yeah?
It's a bold. That was Dakota. It's a bold
it's such
statement.
a general
That's an easy
statement. Yeah, it's
general statement that
super
you
easy.
can say yes to regardless.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt
Yeah,
your.
well.
It's not going to hurt your position to concede on the points. Yeah. So.
Okay, continue.
The group is preoccupied with making money. I'd say Republicans and Democrats both are preoccupied with this. They do fundraising, all of this. Would you guys concede that that's true? Both sides do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Question.
To a point, actually. Stopping there. When you're fundraising for a political campaign and only a political campaign, that will not count. If you're fundraising for legitimate charities, that would not count.
Yeah, but what you would
If
consider
you're selling Bibles with your name on it, that would count.
No, I'm not going to accept this delineation.
If you're
watches.
selling stuff out of the White House
Right.
in a gift shop that goes only to yourself, that would count.
So
Now,
like,
wouldn't it?
so like progressives who make book deals and
Hold on.
okay.
I want to add something in there. So like
Okay.
alligator Alcatraz merch, all the merch that they sell, like he sells all his beautiful, wonderful, great merch.
Yeah, and all the left wing politicians who have book deals, who have all sorts of.
But they're not the president.
Am I allowed to respond at all?
Hang on. What is
No,
They're not
of
the
course not.
president.
the difference between a million and a billion?
Billion.
you know?
1,000 million.
It's a big number.
1,000. Yeah, it is. I just told you it's 1,000 million.
The point Andrew's making, guys.
It's
is
1,000 million.
I didn't ask you.
We didn't ask
Yeah.
for Ryan.
1,000 million.
Yeah.
1,000 million.
Yeah.
So when somebody makes a book deal, and they get a couple $1,000,000, but your dude sells crypto coins to.
So you're just mad that he's better at it?
Oligarchs.
You're just mad that he's better?
The whole better at it.
He's just better at it. He's just better at it.
Something out of
Better
By
at
the
what?
way, it's also
Selling this country off.
it's also against the Constitution for him to be selling merch and profiting from it.
Sadly, it's actually,
Well, no, it's not against the Constitution for him to do that.
Sadly, Green, it's actually
So-
I was reading
it was,
I thought we were sound because I was reading what Parker said down there, and Parker said it's actually against the Constitution.
no,
Yeah.
it's not.
He was
against
looking for the. Is that the
Constitution,
annul?
but
The
every
annul.
president has set the precedent that George Washington did in his first term.
Yeah. So,
Sadly, that doesn't break the Constitution of him
Yeah.
actually. It's stupid, but yeah.
He's better at stealing when everyone else isn't.
And look how
Yes.
much money you
So-
guys spent on
so
Kamala.
Andrew,
and you still lost.
so-
Look how
so-
much money you spent on Kamala and you
Billions.
still
So,
lost.
so I didn't spend
He's
any money
made
on her.
$5 billion. I spent nothing on her.
I
Look
have
how
a
many people
question.
donated to Kamala and
Andrew.
she still lost.
I have a question for Andrew.
Individual people.
I have a question for Andrew.
Andrew, what did you think about the president standing up at when he met King Charles and all them when he went to the UK, and that he stood up there and said in front of everybody that he was the first president to ever be there? That was ever welcomed by them.
Yeah, I don't know why we're talking about this. We're talking about cults right now.
I know, but I'm asking you a question about your cult.
Yeah, that's nice. It's a great question. Can we get back to this though?
No.
No, we can't. We're not.
We
Yeah, I know, but we were going through.
I know you forget this, Andrew. I know you forget this, but this is my live.
I know it's your live, but it says MAGA is a fascist cult. That's what we were talking about. You're just throwing out red herrings.
Yeah, look at you.
You're just throwing out red herrings.
No, I have to question what you think about your president saying he was the only president to get to go to the
that's nice. Can we get back to the topic at hand?
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with any. It's just a total red herring. Just a total red herring from you. Just about nothing.
You want to call red herring, yeah, sure. That was a red herring. But what y'all are doing right now
is focusing on the topic.
Before she even asked the question, before she even asked the question, was a red herring as well, because we're pointing out things that actually matter about what he's doing with that money that he's breaking in. Right?
No, that wasn't what she's talking about. She was talking about something totally different.
You literally pivoted from the pivot. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Wait, I pivoted back to the topic from the pivot?
No, you pivoted away
What?
when I was bringing it back to the topic,
are
dumbass.
obsessed with raising money.
We were
talking.
Yeah,
we
both
went
sides.
back to the raising money.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, both sides are.
And you tried to pivot back. As I was saying, once again,
if you talk like this, it doesn't make you right.
I'm talking like that on purpose. I will mute you over and over again.
Oh, got him. You mute, you lose.
Here's the thing. If you don't let someone talk, you can't hear them. And that's what you're trying to do.
You guys raised $2 billion and you lost, dude. You
Just mutes everybody.